Welcome to Diamond Through the Decades, CBS 6's special coverage of the Flying Squirrels' 1,000th game at the Diamond.
Good evening, everyone. You are looking live at the Diamond on the Boulevard in Richmond, which is hosting its 1,000th game in its 40-year history tonight. The Flying Squirrels are actually taking on the Harrisburg Senators, and that's going to be something of a footnote to history, the latest contest in the 40-year era of baseball on the Boulevard. This building has seen 5 championships, 2 All-Star games, and sent hundreds of players onto the major leagues, and millions of fans have passed through its gates. Don't realize how much you take something for granted until it's not there. Like when baseball wasn't here that summer, that was a tough summer.
It was a void, and I think to some degree to the baseball people, it was probably an embarrassment that we had lost baseball in this city after having it as long as we had it.
When you lose something, you know, we lost something. I mean, that's kind of a strike against your metropolitan area, you know.
We didn't think the Braves would ever leave here. Originally, they were, you know, the Richmond Braves were owned by the Atlanta Braves, that it was never going to go away.
I don't think Richmond could have done anything to keep the Braves at that point in time because, you know, they had the opportunity to get their AAA club down to Gwinnett. You know, it's half hour, 45 minutes down the road.
When we got here, nobody knew who we were. The very first Christmas parade, we walked down Broad Street with a banner that said Richmond Professional Baseball.
When they came up with the name Flying Squirrels, they're like, really?
I thought it was crazy, just like everybody else.
Well, now I'm a traditionalist, so, you know, wasn't really sold on it.
Who names a team Flying Squirrels? That's just, and the other 5 names were no better. I think they had like the Ham Hocks, or I can't even remember what the other 5 names were, but they were all just as wacky and just out there.
We would sit there and just take turns answering the phone and listening to people yell at us at how much they hated the name Flying Squirrels and how they wished it would have been anything other than Flying Squirrels, and how they used to have the Braves, and you know, now their team is a joke.
Little did we know. Look what they've done with it.
Everybody knows about the Flying Squirrels, one of the most unique nicknames in all of minor league baseball. That's everybody in Richmond. But all the way out here at Giants training camp in Arizona, the players, who will be called Squirrels this summer, are excited about wearing this uniform.
Would you mind being called a squirrel? I wouldn't mind at all. Being on it.
I think it's awesome. I mean, I like to have fun out there, and I hope we have a great mascot and fans love it.
It worked great, and you know, once you understood it and you understood the marketing value and how many caps and T-shirts you could sell with Flying Squirrels logos on it to kids, both young and old kids, you understood why they did it.
To go from that moment, and even before that, when we were just Richmond Professional Baseball and didn't have a name and really didn't have an identity, we all kind of knew like what it could be. But I don't think anybody could have expected this.
There were whole families back together at the Diamond because we were here.
Oh my, just the excitement from everybody. It's like, you know, there's a team back here.
Glad to have baseball back in Richmond, definitely.
Yeah, we've been fans of the Richmond Braves for a long time. We're just excited to be back at the Diamond.
It's really entertaining.
I'm just grateful to, you know, be a part of, you know, really what this means, not just to us, but really to Richmond.
It brings baseball back to Richmond in a dynamic yet fun and interactive way.
I can remember like one of the first meetings that we've all had was, you know, the impact that we wanted to make here in Richmond. Honestly, we can all sit back and say we've been able to accomplish that.
When I saw on the promo schedule that we were celebrating the 1,000th game, I had to get a calculator out and do the math. I was like, have I almost worked 1,000 baseball games? That's wild. To be able to set attendance records for minor league baseball for 3 years in a row is a testament to the community and the awesome support that Richmond has for this team.
But it goes even so far away from here. Like the other day, I was doing an outdoor Peloton in our neighborhood and a car drove past me. We live in a suburban neighborhood, right? Car drove past me, hit the brakes, starts backing up, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to call Tanya. This guy's gonna whack me. I'm done, I'm dead, right? Rolls down his window and says, hey, Parney, don't stop walking. My wife and I just wanted to thank you and the Squirrels for everything you do in this community. That doesn't happen anywhere else.
Go Nuts! Go Nuts! Go Nuts! Go Nuts! Go Nuts!
Current Flying Squirrels manager Dennis Pelfrey is in his 4th season, and last Friday he became the franchise's all-time winningest manager. In his past 3 seasons, he has gotten several young players ready for this environment, which he calls the best in baseball, and which he hopefully thinks will prepare them for the majors in more ways than one.
It's the best place that I've ever been as a coach or a player from an atmosphere standpoint. You can go to some places where they draw 5,000 to 6,000 people, but they're not loud. They're not in the game like our fans here. Our fans here are in the game. In the first pitch of the game, if we hit a hard line drive to center field for an out, they erupt. You know, if we hit a triple to lead off the game, I have to get in the guy's ear at third base so he can hear what I'm saying about the situation. That's how loud. It's the closest thing to a big league atmosphere, in my opinion. I've never been there, but it's the closest thing to a big league atmosphere that I can imagine.
Now, throughout the history of this building, no one has been to all 1,000 games, but one Squirrels fan has gotten very close. He is now live with our Sean Robertson, who, as a native of Central Virginia himself, has spent a lot of time at the Diamond as well. Good evening, Sean.
I can't look at the ball game. Good evening, Lane. I have seen a fair share of baseball games here at the Diamond, but not as many as my guest right now, Ray Edwards. You've been a part of a lot of them, and we were trying to figure out how many you actually have seen in person. What's the total amount?
Well, if this is the 1,000th game, I've missed 13, so I guess I've seen 987.
And we talked before we came on as far as, you know, you scheduled your wedding after the season so you wouldn't miss a game. You've canceled vacations. What is it about this environment with the Flying Squirrels that wants you to be here every single night?
I just love baseball. I mean, it's what I enjoy, plus it's family to me. And I've been a Giants fan my whole life, so when the Giants came here, it just fit right in for me.
What do you remember the most about opening night when the Flying Squirrels arrived in Richmond?
It'll sound funny, but my number one memory is of Anthony Opperman at the front gate, met me and told me I was the only person here with a Giants hat on, and I talked to him for 5 or 10 minutes, and here we are 15 years later, and he's running the show, and I'm still here.
When you get an opportunity to see some of those guys make it to the Giants big league club, what does that make you? How does that make you feel? Because you've talked to a lot of these guys when they've been here in Richmond.
I love it. In fact, I keep in touch with some of them. One of them is a strange story. He stayed with me, and now he's the bullpen catcher for the Dodgers. So he got a World Series ring last year, and he let me know that. So keeping in touch with him is fun.
And I want to get your thoughts. The new stadium opening up next April. How excited are you to see the Flying Squirrels play in the new stadium?
I have mixed emotions. I've been coming here since '54, but I'm not going to miss these steps, not at my age. I'll be able to walk in and walk where I want to without any help.
Appreciate the time. Thanks as always, Ray, and enjoy the baseball here at the Diamond.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ray Edwards, only 13 games he has missed, Lane, in the 1,000 games played here at the Diamond. That's a big-time achievement.
Yeah, Sean, it really is. That's incredible. And Ray is going to get his own bobblehead at the end of the year for being the #1 Squirrels fan. before they were even called the Squirrels, when they came over the hill and there was nothing here on the baseball landscape, the one face that everybody associated with baseball coming back to Richmond was this guy, Parney Parnell. Did you guys have a plan back then? Or were you kind of making it up as you went along?
No, we had a plan to be different every day, have fun every day, and be impactful every day. And that's really the three premises that this whole organization's been built on. And as I look over here at Carmax Park and for our 1,000th game, I'm starting to tear up. It's either that or your beautiful face, one of the two.
I think it's the park. It's absolutely the park. But and I've told you this many times, and I'll tell anybody that asks, you have made coming to these games an event. It's a baseball game, yes, and everybody would like to see the team do well. But people are here because it's a night out, because it's a place to interact. It's a place to go and have fun. That had to be a big part of what you're trying to do.
When we got here August 2nd, 2009, we startled some people that were used to the Braves, who were great, but we said we're not in the baseball business, we're not in the entertainment business, we're in the memory-making business all year long. And I think that's the premise of this organization and what this organization has built for the last 15-plus years, here at the Diamond and now next year over to Carmax Park.
I know we're celebrating this building tonight, but when we go to Carmax next year, can you describe the difference between what fans have known here since 1985 and what they're going to experience next door?
Yeah, I've been telling people, and Ben Rothrock and I were in a meeting today, and I said, people have been riding in a 1985 Chevrolet Oldsmobile for a long time, and now we're going to give them a 2026 Cadillac, and that's going to be the difference. I mean, all the bells and whistles. But what I'm really just excited about is people here that have been waiting like we have to see what Ben and Anthony and everybody else that's working on the project over there have been able to see. So you can't go to CarmaxPark.com online, you'll be able to see it.
And real quick, what is one or two things that you'll be able to do over there that you can't quite do here for the fans?
The only thing that's caught a home run ball here at the Diamond is a windshield of a car. Fans will be able to catch it. And then I just think the whole 360-degree environment, walking in and being able to see the field no matter where you're at, center, right, wherever.
He and his staff have been working on this since they came here 15 years ago. It will become a reality next spring. Parney Parnell, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for joining us for our special edition of the 1,000th game in the history of the Diamond. For Sean Robertson, Parney Parnell, our entire CBS 6 crew, I'm Lane Casadante. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you at the Diamond.
Have fun, go nuts.
Thanks for watching Diamond Through the Decades, CBS 6's special coverage of the Flying Squirrels' 1,000th game at the Diamond.